not in Kansas anymore.
So, you want to know more about your guitar? Let's look at a piano. This is middle C. You can play every chord in the key of C with these three fingers, and the only thing you have to do is skip a note in between. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, strange, but B, C. That's every chord in the key of C. Music has some mathematics behind it, and I kind of get this, so it's hard for me to explain it, but if we look at this as Roman numerals starting at C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? The black keys are spacings. Look at it this way. As the black keys are spacings, between 1 and 2, there's a black key. Between 2 and 3, there's a black key. Between 3 and 4, there isn't. Okay, you follow me? A chord is a triad. It's three notes. A root, or the 1, a third, or the 3, and a fifth, or the 5. Depending upon the distance to the third from the root makes it a major or a minor chord. Okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about black keys yet, but okay. So, half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half steps to get to the major. 1, 2, 3 to get to the minor. Distance to the fifth is always going to be the same. It's never going to change. But the distance to the minor is different. Okay, so we have in each key, this is always going to be true in each key. The root is going to be a major, the 2 is going to be a minor, the 3 is going to be a minor, the 4 is going to be a major, the 5 is going to be a major, the 6 is going to be a minor, the 7 is a diminished chord. And then we come back to where we started. Okay, so what is all this numbering? Why do I care about this? Because music is based around these numbers and patterns. Like most familiar is like a 1, 6, 4, 5. Okay, heart and soul, right? 1, 6, 4, 5. 1 is C, 6 is A, 4 is F, 5 is G. I just got to start on my first note. There's my C chord. There's my A minor, which is my 6. Here's my F major, my 4, my G, my 5th. Okay, there's another thing. We weren't talking about black keys, because really we don't have to think about them on the guitar. A relative minor to a major key is the same thing as the major key, except for it's the 6th. So this A minor down here, see A, same as that A minor, is the relative minor key of C. So every chord that's in the key of C major is in the key of C minor. It's the relative minor of the major key. This will be important to you when you're playing leads later and figuring out what pattern you want to play. So the relative minor and that bit about the distance to the minor, those are going to be things that are going to help you later on when we're playing leads, understanding that difference in that distance. Okay, same thing with a 7th. In the key of C, we have a major 7th. In C natural is a major 7th. That's that pretty chord. Okay. A minor 7th is the same thing about distance. We just drop it a half step. Okay, it's a little funky, a little bluesy. Okay, again, it's just a matter of distance. Half step. We'll get more into that, but this is a basis for what you need to know. Just that simple thing. On the piano, if I want to play in a different key, I have to figure, okay, I got these black notes. Like if I want to go to C sharp, here's my C, here's C sharp. What do I have to do to get a C sharp major chord? I have to use these black keys. In C, I don't need to use any black keys. And that's kind of the way you think on a guitar, because in a guitar, you can make the C any note. You can play the same pattern, just start on a different fret. Okay, I can start on C and play in C, but I can start on G and play in G on the guitar. So let's start with that and see if you can let that sink in. And we'll be back with some scales.